Okay, hey to the world. What's going on, everybody? Coming to you very energetically as I try to navigate my way through this Zoom. I've been playing with this thing for a minute trying to get it right. And here we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Odell Cohen Jr., coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina, in my home office. I'm actually coming to you to let you guys know this isn't your basic webinar or your basic presentation, but what and why I am here is to let you know that there are alternatives to what you may be going through in your health. Overweight, diabetic, sleep apnea, acid reflux, gout, ADHD, HIV positive, you name it. And what I'm here to do is I'm here to share my story to let everybody know that I can help, especially if there's somebody out there that doesn't understand or know of alternatives, because healthy shouldn't be hard. And most of our ailments and diseases and illnesses, they're coming from poor nutrition, bad food choices. And I'm here to show you something that literally saved my life, So if I can reach out and just touch one person that's actually feeling my pain and walk through my shoes, so to speak, of where I've been with my illnesses and what it's done for me, then my job is done. And that's all I'm here for. That's all I'm here to do. At the end of this, there will be a call to action where it'll allow you to, make a decision on what you may or may not want to do. Okay, I'm gonna break it down to you like this. I'm a former Navy veteran, 10 years in the United States Navy. I played football for a Japanese team. For a base team on a joint American-Japanese air base, where I got discovered and ended up playing a few years of pro ball for a team out of Yokohama, Japan. Loved everything I did, man, because I love the sport of football. I love being in the Navy, traveled, seen 14 different countries. Post-football, post-military, I came back stateside and I, worked in my trade, which is aircraft mechanic. I worked at Sikorsky Aircraft out of Connecticut. At this time, back in the 90s, there was a lot of layoffs going on and what have you. The war was happening. And I ended up moving from being an aircraft mechanic to driving dump trucks and snow plows in Connecticut. And it paid the bills, but it was something that I didn't desire. It was something that I really didn't like. I thank God that I did have it. I got into a work-related accident where I actually fell off an iced ladder, after plowing for 14, 15 hours. And that's kind of grueling, man, because that whiteout conditions and what have you, it takes a toll on you, and it kind of lulls you to sleep. I broke my hip and cracked my pelvis because I actually did a split from probably about 4 feet to the ground. Hit the back of my head, got knocked out, and what have you. Went into a depression from the injury because I couldn't do things that I wanted to do. And ended up having my hip replaced. And the rehab was pretty grueling with the pins and what have you in the pelvis. I went into a funk and I packed on 169 pounds in 13 months. Now, mind you, when I played football, I was 6'4", 240 pounds, playing weight, comfortable, just having great nutritional intake and what have you. But the funk that I went in was depression, and I didn't realize that I was depressed. I started eating wrong. And when I say the weight came upon me, my belly was hanging over my belt, my back was hurting. Now, not to mention all the inflammation in my joints killing me. But I picked up every autoimmune disease that you can possibly imagine that comes with morbid obesity. And I'm going to start off with the one that really took a toll on me, which was uncontrollable hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol. Now, that's the trifecta right there for heart disease. And that's how I was living. That's what I was going through. I mean, times was really bad. I was in dire straits. I opted in for gastric bypass or sleeve. Let me continue on with my diseases. I had irritable bowel syndrome, acid reflux to the tune of 2 throat surgeries, esophagus erosion, blister of the vocal cords, gout. I knock on wood on that because that gout is very debilitating. I had migraine headaches, skin irritations, my hair was falling out. When you have that much toxicity in you, your body has no choice but to try to defend it and kick it out. And I didn't know, what else to do. Back in 2013, I was hospitalized with uncontrollable hypertension. My blood pressure was so high that my heart swelled up. And it was actually so swollen that it was hitting my chest cavity and emulating a heart attack. And I wasn't going to go to the hospital until my wife told me after a weekend of watching football that your heartbeat sounds strange. Rushed me to the emergency room that Sunday evening. And sure enough, so the doctors did what's called a workup, where they lowered my blood pressure down to its lowest, and then they raised it back up with a combination of poisons. And I called pharmaceutical drugs poison because to me that's what they are. They don't address the issue or the task at hand. What they do is they mask it. So one thing I love about life is people. And a good friend of mine had caught wind that I was ill. The doctor at the hospital had told me something that really ruffled my feathers, and this is God at work, and I'm glad that he did do it, but at the time that he did it, I didn't respect or appreciate it. I thought his bedside manner was at the very least nil. He told me that in front of my mother, my father, my wife, that if I continued on the path that I was on, I wouldn't be around to see my next birthday. And that kind of pissed me off that he actually did that. But then again, I took it in the light. My mother actually broke it down. She's like, well, you know what? He's telling you the truth. And that's what it was. So I'm here to reach out to folks that can relate to that or know of somebody that can. So I got turned on to a product, a 5,000-year-old tree by the name of Moringa oleifera that's indigenous to northern India at the base of the Himalayas. He turned me on to that, and I saw immediate results. My personal observation, my personal testimony is I saw immediate results, but not the results that I was looking for. I noticed that my migraine headaches went away. I noticed that my acid reflux went away. I also noticed that my gout went away. And, skin irritation, and my vision actually started getting better. So that was a plus. But then I also noticed that I was losing inches. And I didn't really respect that because, we live in a time now where we live in a microwave society where we're always looking for things that happen now. And, I thought about it and I was turned on to a doctor by the name of Howard Fisher, Dr. Howard Fisher out of Toronto, Canada. Spoke with Dr. Fisher and he told me, this botanical is nutrition at its finest, plant-based nutrition at its finest. He says it's not a weight loss, product. The weight loss is the byproduct of your body having proper nutrition. He says it's probably addressing underlying issues. What do you have going on in your life? And I told him what I had going on. He's like, wow, you have a lot. That's probably the reason why you're not losing weight. My first 2 weeks, though, I had lost 13 pounds. 13 pounds in 2 weeks. I wanted to see more. I expected more. I don't know why, but I did. Fast forward to my first 30 days on it, I'm 28 pounds lighter. So now my head is in the game. I'm ready to go. I'm like, wow, I'm raving, ranting, telling all my family members, people that I knew, like, and loved the most about what's going on. And people saw what I was going through. Because 28 pounds is a lot of weight. I don't care who you are. 28 pounds is a lot of weight. My first 3 months in it, I've got crazy energy now. I mean, I'm feeling good. My doctor's like, what's going on with you? Your A1Cs have dropped from a 14 to about, at that time, it was about an 8. He's like, you're still not out of the waters yet. Fast forward to my 6th month, I'm down 68, 70 pounds. At the 6-month mark, not the 6-month mark, my doctor is weaning me off of medication. He's lowering my dosages. He's removing medications. I'm feeling happy. I'm looking good. I had 13 inches of belly fat. 13 inches of belly fat. 6X t-shirts, 6X hoodies, because my belly was so big that it caused a lot of problems. It's what caused the irritable bowel syndrome from all the fat compressing my organs and my liver and my intestines and what have you was just out of order. So at that 6-month mark, I'm now down 70 pounds and I'm back in the gym. I actually introduced to aquatherapy where I'm having a blast. It's me, I'm the only guy in the group, and it's me and a bunch of female senior citizens that were having a great time. And they showed me a good time, and it was good for my hip because it wasn't tough and rough on my hip. It allowed me to go with fluidness and with my own body weight. That was the best move that I ever made. I ended up losing by the year mark. Fast forward to the first year, I'm down 101 pounds. I've since lost 133 pounds. I've since been off of all of my medications. The last medication that I was actually on was for high cholesterol. And I think that's an hereditary thing in my family because I think my moms and my sisters and my aunts and they all have high. But nevertheless, I am off of it. I am off of it. So the name of this presentation is Simplify Your Life Through Plant-Based Solutions. And healthy shouldn't be hard. I'm going to show you a way that you too can overcome all this freaking disease. I'm not making any mitigations or claims of cures, but what I'm doing is I'm sharing my story of what is done for me and the testimonials I've gotten from thousands upon thousands of people that I've helped personally to achieve their goals, be it sickness, be it, and most of our diseases come from bad food choices. And you'll find that out as we further along in this presentation. So here we go, guys. Strap on your seatbelts. I'm not the best at this, but what I can do is I can get a point across and give people options. And when options are created, that's a beautiful thing. All right, we're living in the midst of a nutritional famine, and everybody knows that. I'm going to tell you the reason why we are. The reason why we're in the midst of a nutritional famine is because of the foods that we eat are depleted of nutrients. They don't have the things that they have. They have lack of nutrition, lack of calories. It's all hidden calories. It's all garbage. So what I'm going to show you is something that's going to counter all of that and put you into where you should be as far as feeling good, to boost your autoimmune system, to get you off and running, to give you the energy that you're lacking. Because when your autoimmune system is busted, when you're sick, there is no energy. You end up managing things or end up managing something that you have no business managing, and that's pain. That's pain, which is ridiculous, man. 95% of all chronic diseases are caused by our food choices. And I don't blame people, so to speak, on the food choices, because a lot of times when we do think we're eating good, we're eating clean, we're not. And that's because of the foods that we're eating. They're hydroponically grown. They're grown in fields where the soil is depleted. The nutrients in the soil are not there. So what are the plants getting? Hydroponically growing it in styrofoam, injected in the laboratories. What are you getting? You're getting synthetics. You're getting false. Everything is fake. Our body's not made to absorb that. Synthetic vitamins also play a huge part in a lot of things that go on in our bodies. We think psychologically that we take our vitamins every day. We take our fish oils, our omega-3, 6, and 9s. We take all of those and we think that we're getting somewhere when our body is spitting out probably 97, 98% of all that synthetic garbage. Our body's not made to absorb synthetics. In fact, our body's pushing it out through defecation, urination, perspiration, and your saliva. Here we go with the back to the foods. Everything is modified, genetically modified, and GMO modified foods are garbage. You got kids now that are at the age of 5 having body odors of an adult. You have little kids that are growing breast, boys and girls at an early age. And that's not right. You got kids who are dumbed down, and even adults that are dumbed down because of the food dumbs us down. You got ADHD at an all-time high, and I speak on that because I'm an adult that was dealing with adult ADHD. If there's any such thing, I can tell you there is. The result of all this can be seen in a global rise on the rate of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, hypertension, autoimmune disorders, cardiovascular disorders. And I'm going to pick one right now, which is diabetes, because I was diagnosed with diabetes when I gained all that weight and never realized how bad of a disease it really is. And in the combination of diabetes, high cholesterol, and then hypertension is the trifecta for what? Heart disease. It's terrible. Back when I was coming up, I'm 56 years of age. When I was coming up, diabetes was a disease that our grandparents had. We never heard of anybody directly in the family line, such as our mothers, our fathers, our aunts, uncles, and cousins that had it. You know, grandparents were losing limbs, and we didn't understand why they was in the wheelchair and they had their foot amputated or whatever. Now, it's children are born with this ugly disease. Children are literally born with it. And it's because of the foods that we ingest. It's from not the malnourishment that we have going on, you know, around us. A family would rather go, and I see it all the time. They'd rather go to McDonald's drive-thru and get, you know, I'm a father of 6 children. They'd rather go to McDonald's drive-thru, because I used to be guilty of it too, and grab, you know, 6 double cheeseburgers, you know, 6 fries and 6 drinks. And nobody would have to cook because we was too busy doing other things. We had no time freedom. And that just was destruction to my children. And I'm glad that I am where I am because I get to pass down information. The beautiful thing about it is my kids are athletes, so they always knew about proper nutrition. Right, skip that one. Half of those polled believe that it's easier to do their taxes than it is to figure out how to eat healthy. This is why I'm here. I'm here to show you that healthy shouldn't be hard, and it shouldn't. It should not be hard, but it's so hard, man. There's so many different freaking diets out there that people don't even know where to start, man, and they just give up on them. Well, I'm going to show you a way where it's the simplicity. It just gets no simpler than what I'm going to show you. Oh, my goodness, am I jacked up? Healthy shouldn't be hard, man. It should not be hard. Just shouldn't be. I'm going to turn you on to what's called Moringa Oleifera through a company called Zija International. Zija International is home-based out of Utah. We are the premier leaders in Moringa with the best Moringa Oleifera in this world. We have the best Moringa Oleifera in this world. You know, I want to touch on something for people to help you to believe. If you have Alexa, Siri, or even Google it, ask, what is the most nutrient-enriched botanical ever known to science? What's the most nutrient-enriched botanical known to man? And they'll tell you Moringa Oleifera. Moringa Oleifera. Not all moringas are alike. We have the best moringa that's out there, and I'm not gassing it up. I'm letting you know the truth. It's the world's most nutritious plant, contains 90 plus cell-ready nutrients. That right there, this right here, this is huge. 90 plus cell-ready nutrients. It nourishes the autoimmune system. It promotes healthy circulation. By it promoting healthy circulation, it allows your body to get nutrients throughout. It supports normal blood sugar levels. If your glucose levels are high, it lowers it. If it's low, it raises it. Enzymatically alive, meaning you're drinking a live tree. Natural anti-aging properties, boosts kinesiological energy, promotes restful sleep. Here's one thing that's lovely about moringa. It has 46 all-natural anti-inflammatories and has 36 all-natural antioxidants. It's antifungal, antibacterial, anti-aging, anti-tumor. It has so many things that's in it from a natural property standpoint. But here's the real kicker. The real kicker is it's giving you your true 369. So wherever you may need to be topped off at, It balances out. Moringa leafer literally rebalances your body. It's like a reboot. Your body's rebooting because now it's getting everything that it's supposed to have. And the reason why it's rebooting, because everybody you know, probably including yourself, but you may not know it, you're malnourished. And I'm going to tell you why you're malnourished. The reason why you're malnourished is our body is supposed to have 20 amino acids in it on a daily basis that have prime optimum fuel to perform. 9 of those amino acids you only get from foods that you ingest. So if you're ingesting foods that are depleted, guess what? You're back to zero. You're stuck like Chuck. You're still not gaining what you need to get out of it. So once you give your body those 9 particular aminos, all 20 at the same time, man, you're talking about feeling good. You're gonna feel like, I don't know if you guys know, I'm dating myself here. I don't know if you guys know, when Popeye the spinach, you eat the spinach and his arms would get big and then you do this little dance and what have you. That's how this really makes you feel because your body's been missing it. Some people get energy off the bat from it because they've been lacking certain things in their body. So the omega-369s and the aminos are huge, and not to mention all the other anti-properties and what have you. And then also with the vitamins, everything is from 4x times 4 all the way up to times 8 times 10 in the vitamins and what have you that your body needs in it every single day. Like they say we're supposed to have what? 4 glasses of milk a day. Well, we don't get that. Nobody drinks 4 glasses. Nobody eats 2 apples a day. Nobody does the old proverbial food chain. If you think that the pursuit of optimum health and wellness through raw whole food, cell-rich nutrition is expensive, try being sick. And I did. And I didn't like it because it's a double whammy. I'm paying to stay sick. And I'm paying out the wazoo and sick out the wazoo. You see the bald-headed guy with the Connecticut Yukon jersey on? That's me. That's me holding a pair of 54-inch waist pants that I love. I still love them today. Just can't fit in them. I love them. I was really, really sick, really toxic. I could almost fit half of my body in one leg right now. 54 inch. I'm now down to 42-inch waist. So if you think about it, I lost a whole 8th grader, whole 7th grader in weight, in terms of weight. The guy on the left of your screen, that's my buddy, my mentor, my brother, Bob Budd, who hails out of Toronto, Canada as well. Great man, beautiful heart, servant leader, there's nothing he wouldn't do. He's the spearhead of our team, man. We get a lot done. We save a lot of lives. We are messengers of hope. The girl to the right of the screen is a good friend. I actually call her my sister. That is Vicky Hope out of Dallas, Texas. Vicky actually died on the operating table having gastric bypass done. Went into a coma for 3 days. Because she was in dire straits. She had just lost a brother to obesity. He was at 485, almost 500 pounds. And there's short people that are not tall. She's like 5'1", 5'2", and she had to get rid of it. This is an older picture, but she's since lost a lot of weight. I think she lost maybe 140, 160 pounds. All from plant-based proper nutrition. There's my buddy Bob Budd again with his beautiful wife Lynn. You see why Bob had to get in shape because he recruited up in his marriage. He had to stay with her, and she's slimmed down. She's a beautiful woman, period. But she's actually slimmed down herself. This is where I wanted to get to. I couldn't wait, chomping at the bit. The CBD industry right now is blowing up. And the reason why it's blowing up is because of the Farm Bill Act was signed and released, allowed us to go ahead and get into the hemp world. And just to give you some numbers, what I want to tell you the importance of it first. We have a 24-hour CBD oil patch. In fact, we just upgraded. It's 15 milligrams of CBD oil, and it also has CoQ10 in it. And this patch keeps you balanced. If you can't sleep at night, it allows you to get sleep. I actually heard that it's really good for people with fibromyalgia, people that have nerve ending pain, neuropathy, from diabetes, what have you. I heard it is really good for that. Migraine headaches, even arthritis and muscle aches and what have you. It addresses all that. And what it does is it replenishes your cannabinoid, your system. We all have it in our body. It replenishes that. It tops it off. It gives it what is lacking. And once again, it goes hand in glove with the moringa oleifera. The thing that I got out of this, I got out of the neuropathy and sleep. Because normally I would only get 2 to 3 hours of sleep a night, and it would be broken sleep. I wouldn't get no REM sleep. I would get up and pee at the sign of an urge to urinate. I was up in the bathroom 3-4 times a night. Now I sleep. I actually sleep anywhere from 3 to 5 hours solid, which also allows my body to repair itself, which is a beautiful thing. So I thank God for it. I thank God that Zija, the company that they are, you know, they premiered it and they just upgraded it. They just made it better. So you can take the time to read what it supports, man. It's just an amazing thing, man. You got to understand, you know, what CBD really does. It won't get you high. This is not marijuana. This is the opposite side of marijuana. This is the opposite side. So I'll give you guys a second or two to take a look at that and read it. While you're reading it, I want you to know that at the end of this presentation, I'm going to have my name, you know, of course, my telephone number, my email address. So if you have any questions, you can text me, you can call me, you can email me. And then if need be, we can do a Q&A. You know, you request a Q&A, we can do a Q&A through Zoom. We can do a Q&A through Google Hangout or what have you. Or we can just do it over the telephone or email or text. The choice is yours. I'm here to give you a solution to your lack, to fill your voids. The many benefits of CBD, cannabinol, from the brain to your hands, stomach, your eyes, heart, intestines, and your legs, and you'll see everything that it addresses. It's just an amazing thing. I never even heard of it. I've heard of CBD, but I never really heard of this. I never heard of a patch. And here we are premiering. And what Z just said, you know, and they told the world, they said, look, we don't want the whole pie. We just want a sliver of it, but we want to bring you a premier product. We want to bring you a grand product. The CBD industry right now is poised to be, from the standpoint of $7 billion with the B, by now to 2022, $22 billion. And then they say from 2022 to 2025, a $50 billion industry. So who would love to get on the in front of the 8 ball on this right here, man, instead of behind it? I know I am. And I figured if it helps me and I can help more people, that leads to greatness. Because to whom much is given, much is required. Your story is our story. This is some people's stories about what they got, you know, from the CBD patches and what they do for you. I know mine's is exciting, and I know that my excitement isn't necessarily yours. But I want you to know that it's done a world of good. Nothing makes you the lack, because if it works for me, it'll definitely work for you. Become a customer by placing your order. Wholesale pricing, no membership fees. Let us show you how you can earn your product for free. These are our amazing bundles that we have. Our bundles are situated for everyday living. Something for everybody in here. This is our nutritional bundle. And we can discuss all this, you know, in the end, because I'm going to have a video at the end as well that's going to show you the bundles and what's in them and break it down for you. Okay? Weight management, which is our #1 seller. Great bundle right here for $199. And what Zija also is doing is, they're taking a bundle and they're premiering a bundle every month. So every month there's going to be a bundle that's going to get slashed in price. So instead of $199, it's $149, $150, which is great. our energy bundle, our active lifestyle and fitness bundle, our personal care bundle. My wife loves this, but what I love about this bundle right here that I get into her stuff is this oil right here, this moringa oil, this moringa, oh my goodness, CJ oil, and this 3-in-1 miracle gel. This is bananas right here. It does exfoliation, it deep cleanses, and it moisturizes all in one step. Now, I'm the kind of guy, I'm a burly guy, but I still want my skin to be intact. I want my skin to be elasticy. I want my skin to look like it looks now. Before, I was just a Noxzema man. I throw Noxzema on, splash and run. This is our Home Essentials bundle with our oils, air purification, Pro Shield throat lozenges, the beads, some oils, and the sanitizing hand cleaner. You know, everything in ZJ International is of plant-based. And it's just amazing. We have over 100 products that will literally change your life. We even can show you how you can get 3 as a customer. We can show you how you can get your product for free, up to $200 a month, a free product. 3 and free. 3 and free. Remember that, 3 and free. Plant-based solutions hold the key to your health and wellness goals. Place your order today as a wholesale customer. Or if you want to be a distributor, you can upgrade for $20 to become a distributor. And what that entitles you to is compensation. Compensation. We live in a referral-based society. So we're always referring word of mouth. We're always referring things to people, from churches to doctors to dentists to lawyers to restaurants, movie theaters, you name it. We're always doing it, and we're not making anything off of that. Well, here's the situation where you have something that's going to make you feel good. You're going to see results. You're going to see results. And it's backed by a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. So you are going to get results. Why would you not share results with people that you know, like, and love? People that you know need this because it's what's lacking or what's missing in their life. Here's the opportunity for you to be compensated from doing so. And then in turn, because think about it like this, unhealthy finances ties in hand in glove with a broken autoimmune system. And I'm going to tell you why. Worry waters down your autoimmune system. Worry because you have lack of funds. Your child might not be able to stay in college. You're working 2 and 3 jobs. You have no time freedom. You have nothing going on. You don't even see your children. Your children being raised by teachers in the daycare system. And, you know, they don't even know the teachers are your children's parents because you have no time freedom, because you have to go to work because of lack of funds. It's a quagmire, but it's the truth, man. It's the truth, man. Ever wonder what it would be like to be your own boss and participate in the gig economy, to own what you do, to be backed and supported by a multi-$100 million company that's going to allow you to do things that you don't have to do, they do for you. Have time and financial freedom, fulfillment, and helping others. Because let me tell you something about that helping others. There's 2 important days of your life. One is the day you're born. The second is the day you find your purpose. And I can bet you 99.9888, if that's any real numbers, your purpose is going to be associated with helping other folks out. It's just the feeling, the gratitude that you get for helping somebody out. When somebody gives you a call and say, hey man, thank you for getting me out of this situation. Thank you for filling this void with the solution. And that's all we do. We're messengers of hope. We let people know that there is hope out there. Trust me, guys and gals, I'm a walking billboard that there is hope out there. Pay off your debt, mortgage, double down your mortgage, man. Support ministries and charities. Most people stop going to church because they're embarrassed because they can't pay their tithes. drive your dream car, own your home instead of settling. Say you saw a house for $348 million. I'm sorry, $348,000. And the bank says, well, look, we can't finance you but $200. So now you have to lower your dreams, expectations, and you have to deal with another batch of houses that you really don't want to live in, but you settled. You have settled. There's no need for it. There's ways around settling. There's ways around it. You just have to be willing to not want to settle and create this legacy for your children. Put your kids into great schools. Don't allow them to go to college. I got 6 kids. 6 kids. My 5th one is the last one to graduate. I'm sorry. My 6th one is the last one to graduate. I've had kids graduate from Princeton University, UConn, Albertus Magnus, Clark Atlanta, Johnson Wales here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And out of the 6 kids, and then the 6th one is actually at SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design in Atlanta, Georgia, the Atlanta campus. But 3 of them are in post-grad. The one that graduated from Princeton, who played football at Princeton as well, and won the Ivy League championship, is at post-grad at Cornell. His twin brother, who's at Clark, is that postgraduate at Clark. And my daughter is post-grad and online along with my wife. So we have the other one. We have my youngest son from UConn, financial wizard. And that's what he does. He works at home online. It's just an amazing thing, man. You have to allow your children to come out of college debt-free, because college is a business. And people are going in and kids are coming out in debt, which is the recipe for disaster. This is the power of partnering in this gig economy, man. We don't own anything. Here with ZJ International, everything's from the keyboard to the warehouse, to their house, check to your mailbox. Just that simple. Keyboard to the warehouse to their house, check in your mailbox. Just that simple. You're in business for yourself, but you won't be in it by yourself. This business is a business of cumulative nature. You're going to have people helping you. And you don't see this in a regular, traditional business setting, because nobody wants you to be able to take their job. Here, we want you to, and we're going to help you do it. So ZJ offers, like I said, a partnership with integrity, experience, and science. ZJ Health and Wellness Platform provides stability of a multi-million-dollar vertically integrated company, a team of expert scientists creating innovative products. We own everything we do. We're a debt-free company, 100% debt-free. We own everything we do. Internet-based tools to manage and run your business, manufacturing and shipping and inventory you don't have to worry about. International-based company. We're in over 63, 64 countries. So you can literally let your business take you from your backyard to other countries without you even having to be over there. All the heavy lifting is done for you. Our track record speaks for itself. We're just a great company. Kenneth Brailsford, who is the founder of our company, he's a billionaire. He didn't need to open this up, and what he opened it up for was for people, because of the particular product that he needed to get out to the masses. Started off with one product, 12 years ago, one product. And he said, he had to get this up to the masses because he had saw a Discovery Channel documentary on Moringa. You can look it up. Go to YouTube and look up, Discovery Channel documentary on Moringa oleifera. It'll give you an insight on what we have going on. And not to mention, we as a company have the market corner. We have our own farms, everything. Upgrade today with one or more of ZJ's value-added plant-based targeted solution bundles, and we can get this thing off and running, man. Duplication is what it's all about. ZJ offers a very simple business model, a very simple way of regaining your health, a very simple way of living your life unlimited, a simple way that you can come off and feel better instead of being a lab rat. Because what we have, we don't make. This is God-made. It's grown in the riches of soils in the world. Okay? What we do is We're problem solvers. We want to solve your pain point. We want to find out what's lacking in your life. You know, is it active lifestyle and fitness? Is your energy low? Personal care, finances, beat up, home essentials, nutrition, weight management. We have something for everybody. Something for your house, something for your friends, something for your. The only thing we don't have yet is pets, and that's getting ready to come out. Number 2 is convert your home. Things that you utilize in your home every day: dish detergents, body soap, hand wash, shampoos, conditioners, all moringa infused. You know what I mean? Mouthwashes. We have it. We have it all just for you. 3 and free for my customers. 3 and free for my customers. Distributors 3 and free. And you make money. It all begins with your decision to get started. Together, let's make a difference with plant-based solutions, man. Hey, it's been a pleasure, man. I was kind of nervous to do this, but I know in my heart that I needed to get this out to everybody. I'm here to pour myself into your being. I'm here to do things for you that allow me to help you help yourself. And that's what I'm here for. My disclaimer is, you know, you'll quit on yourself before I quit on you. And I mean that from my heart. I'm here to help anybody that wants to be helped. Not necessarily just in the weight loss department. Like I said, the weight loss is a byproduct, but it's my mainstay because I lost so much weight that I'm pretty good at coaching folks to lose weight. And that's what I want to be able to do for those that want to lose weight. You have to want it more than I want it for you, because I want it for you. I want to help you get up the medication that you. I want to help you feel better. I want to give you a fighting chance. I want to give you the opportunity, you know, to feel like you probably haven't felt in a very long time. I want to give you mental clarity. I want to give you focus. I want to give you that bounce in your step, that pep in your step. Okay? I want to give you that properties that allow you to heal yourself. So like I said, at the end of this, you'll see all my information that you can contact me at. If I don't answer a direct telephone call, leave a message and I will get right back to you as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Together we can get this done, guys. Together we can get it done.